everybody. Welcome to A Few Minutes with the Mayor of Eden, that is, Neville Hall. And we've got quite a lot of stuff to get to tonight, so we're just going to kind of jump in. But hello, Neville, how are you tonight?
I'm great, Debbie. Thank you again for having me back for another few minutes with the Mayor. I
absolutely. It's a great thing to do. I think it's real important for the citizens out there, and especially the citizens of Eden, to be able to hear from their mayor.
Well, I appreciate it.
And also, I want to remind you, if you have email questions, you can email them to us. I'm going to let you give that email out.
It's nhall@edennc.us.
Okay, good, because I messed it up the last time I tried to do it. Well, first, let's talk about a little bit of economic development. I know there are a lot of questions about some projects that have been going on, so we'll start with Lidl.
Yeah, like we discussed earlier, because we seemed to be short on time last time, we've tried to get organized and make some notes so we can cover a lot of topics. And we'll start with economic development because that is an issue that everybody has a lot of interest in. The first item we'll talk about is the Lidl grocery store. We get an unbelievable amount of interest and requests and questions about this store. As we've talked about on the previous show, it's a private company that's moving at their own pace. Our economic developer, Mike Doherty, spoke with their communications director today and confirmed they still are
planning to open.
Yes, they are, and they did not give us a timeline. He said they have another store in Greensboro that they're in the same situation and waiting for the right time to proceed with opening the business. They continue to apply for permits. The city continues to issue the permits, and that's really the only involvement the city can have. And
right.
You know,
so the permits that they're getting right now are for finishing the
interior
inside
construction, and one of them was for data, one of their data source, maybe a computer system or something they were putting in. But they do continue to seek approval for permits, and obviously get it whenever they come in for that. But you know, there's no timeline on it other than to just say that they're continuing to work on it. And I've said if as many people shop there when it opens that ask about this, they'll need to build a parking deck.
Well, that's a good thing. Well, the next thing we want to talk about is the North Carolina Main Street Conference and the champion from Eden.
From Eden, yes, Ashley Latham of Ashley Latham Photography. Several staff members and business owners went down to Clayton to the North Carolina Economic Conference, and it was in Clayton, the Main Street Conference, excuse me. And Ashley Latham again was awarded our Champions Award for 2017. She's the one who remodeled those 3 businesses on Washington Street.
Oh, I've been in. That photography studio is absolutely beautiful.
Very nice property.
Very nice property. All right, the last piece of the economic development we want to talk about is the Mega Park.
The Mega Park, yes, last month at the council meeting we approved the funding to begin the engineering work that go along with the grants that we received. And so there are some engineers on site now beginning to do their preliminary work, and we will be applying for another $1 million grant through the Governor's Rural Ready Fund. And as you've already talked about, we've attained considerable amount of funding through grants and loans through these low interest loans for this project. So continue to seek.
And this is to get the water to the Mega Parks.
To the park, right. I mean, so it's a multi-million-dollar project, and we're trying to do it with as many grants and low or no interest loans as we can to avoid having to charge and spend any citizen's money to get it out there.
Well, that's a good thing. No citizen's money is being spent.
Well, I didn't say that. I said we're doing all we can
not to spend
as little as we can.
There we go. There we go.
Right.
They're trying to be good stewards of your money.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's talk about some really cool city projects that are coming down the line.
Okay.
I mean, the only one I am really privy to right now is the dog park, because Cindy Adams and I were talking about that, because we're going to do the next Did You Know on that one.
Which I will like to say how much positively those ads have been received. I mean, I hear about them, people enjoy them, and they really are learning things about the city. So thanks to y'all for doing that. And let me back up too. Our economic development infomercial is under construction here with WGSR. So look for that to come out soon too. That was part of my mentioned during the economic development part.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to launch either April 1 or 2, somewhere around that time frame. So start looking for that. I've seen some of the footage, and it is going to be a bang-on piece. I mean, really, it's going to be fun.
So, so we have that, and we have our Did You Know series you mentioned with the upcoming dog park. The dog park, the fencing is up. The benches have been delivered, the water fountains are there, the trash cans are there, but with the wet weather, they haven't been able to put the water lines in for and they want to get it all done and get the signage up and everything before they make it available to the public. But it is scheduled to be done in April. So I mean, we're here, you know, April's in 2 days, so we're very close to having the dog park completed.
So hard to believe because it's been so cold.
Yes, we've had bad weather.
Yes.
But we're moving on with it.
We're moving on.
And also at Freedom Park, we have another project that's in a similar situation. Construction has begun, but with the weather, it's taking longer. They've expanded a nature trail with picnics and 10 RV spaces.
You know, when you told me that, I thought that was really going to be one of the coolest things, is to be able to take your RV out to Freedom Park, park it. Okay, you can do the trails, and from there you can get on the river, not from the park, but
right nearby.
Right nearby. You can get on the river and canoe or kayak or whatever it is you do and enjoy the beauty of Rockingham County.
And at that Freedom Park, those ball fields get so much use almost year-round with tournaments. I mean, I think that out-of-town people are going to enjoy having that as an option to bring their camper and stay right there on the site at Freedom Park. We're excited about having that done. Again, the weather's been uncooperative, but we're scheduled to have that finished in the spring too. And the Matrimony Creek Greenway, it's under construction, is scheduled to be and will be completed by July. That was funding for the grant. That it will be done by July. So we're moving on with those projects.
Well, going back to your camper sites, I have a grandson that is a travel ball player, and the amount of money that they have to spend, not just to play the tournaments, but to have room and board while they're at these things, because some of them are whole weekends.
Oh yeah.
And they're too far away to do the day tripping going back and forth. So that is going to be a plus for several reasons.
I would love to see that expand at some point in the future. But that's, you know, we're doing things like that. These are city projects that really are city projects, whereas opposed to some of the other private businesses are not. But these are things that we're doing to try to enhance the quality of life in Eden for citizens. And I'm looking forward to the trails and the greenways being connected as much as possible.
Well, one of the biggies we need to talk about is the new opt-in option for Eden, and if you'll put that graphic up for us, Chance, I'd appreciate it. But go ahead and talk about that.
As part of our strategic plan, we're making a strong effort to make the citizens more informed and feel more connected. And one way to do so is we've purchased a text messaging service that will allow you to opt into this service when you'll receive information from the city, and you can opt out at any time. You won't get anything, and you can send a text message to get specific items. Like I'm not exactly sure the hashtags or how it works.
Well, we got it right there.
I've got the directions to opt into it.
To opt into it.
To opt into it, but once you get in there, there are options where you can subscribe and get river information or Freedom Park information.
Oh, how fun!
And only get the text you want to get. So they won't wear you out with a lot of text that you don't want. But if you take note, this is the way you opt in. You text Eden NC, all caps, EDEN-NC, to the number 51660. That's Eden NC. Text that to 51660, and you'll then be opted into the text messaging service, and we'll begin to receive messages. And you know, we've talked about we're not going to worry people with something every day. It's going to be an announcement that we think you'd be interested in.
But it would also be used for alerts too, would it not?
Yes.
You know, like tornadoes or
any code red.
Any code red that comes through.
Yep, we can do that. It's going to be a great service because everybody keeps their cell phone with them or within reach 24 hours a day.
Yes, we do.
And that's
sometimes that can be good. Sometimes that cannot be so good. Okay, thank you, Chance. We appreciate that.
Yeah, so opt in to get the text messages, and hopefully that'll keep everybody more informed and more communicated, which is what one of our main goals in the strategic plan.
Yeah. Well, I know one of the things we want to talk about is he's such a good mayor. He went to the department heads at the City of Eden and said, what do you guys want everybody to know? So you've got a little information for us from different ones.
I do, and obviously we have, you know, there's all kinds of things going on all throughout our region, but we're very proud in Eden because we have a lot of unique events, we have a lot of fun events, family-friendly events, and a lot of them are coming up because it's that time of year. It's spring and early summer, and that's the time to get them done. But I was just going to run through a few of these and discuss them just a little bit, and just let you know when they are and what they are. And I'm going to try to do them chronologically.
Okay.
The closest one, the next one is March 31st. It's the Easter egg hunt. It's at Freedom Park, which is this Saturday.
Right.
It's at 11 o'clock at Freedom Park. It's for age infant to 12 years old. Just come out at Freedom Park and look for Easter eggs.
Bring your Easter basket
Bring
and
a
come
basket.
and have fun.
Yeah, you need a basket. I think so. Then the next event that is involving the city is the Go Far. It's the 5K and the 1 mile fun run that last year was the first year it was at City Hall. It left out of Grogan Park.
Right.
Very, very well attended event. A lot of fun. It's a good fundraiser for the Go Far program. You can register for that at www.rcgofar.com.
Okay.
As in Rockingham County, Go Far.
And that's on April 14th?
The 5K is on April 14th at City Hall.
Okay.
And information is on RC Go Far. The next one is a brand new event that's
this
we're
one
excited
sounds
about.
yummy.
We're just excited about this because this is in an area of town that has not had a whole lot of positive things happen.
Sure.
And there's a group of merchants that are there now. It's on the boulevard in Eden, and they've put together this event. It's on Saturday, April the 21st. It's a food truck rodeo.
That sounds like so much fun.
It's from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And like I said, it's a first-time event, so we need everybody to come out and support it so the thing can be successful and grow, and we can keep having it. They're going to have food, obviously with the food trucks. They're going to have some music. Some craft vendors will be there, and I think they're scheduled a bounce house for the kids. So all kinds of stuff to do, and hopefully the weather's going to be good. And it's April 21st on the boulevard.
And this will be a great way to expose those businesses on the boulevard to the public. So, you know, please do come out and support this. This sounds like
April 21st.
A great new event.
We're looking forward to that one. Then on Saturday, April the 28th, we'll begin the series of the concert in the park and the cruise in that happens at Freedom Park. And this happens the last Saturday of every month.
Oh, yeah.
At Freedom Park from April to October. And April will be in the first one. And this particular month, Bullet Band is going to be there to perform. And they'll have concessions. And it's a free event. Again, it's at Freedom Park at 5:30 on the 28th of April.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's get one more for April in before we go to May.
I can't miss the Arts Festival.
Because Cindy told him, he says, now Debbie will tell you about this.
That's right.
But the City of Eden is kindly hosting the Fine Arts Festival Association's Fine Arts Festival again this year. We've already taken in the writing and the music. But Tuesday, April 3rd, from 11 to 7, right there at Eden City Hall in the Eden Room.
In the Eden Room, right.
You bring your 2D, 3D, your sculpture, your photography, your paintings, your ceramics, whatever, and come on in. Get registered. It's $5 per entry, not per person, but per entry. And then we have a sneak peek on April 12th. And then on Sunday, April 15th, we open the show with an awards ceremony at 2, and that'll be in the council chambers.
Right.
And then the show will open to the public at 3 p.m. that afternoon and go to 5. And the Tourism Department and Tourism and Special Events Department will sponsor our reception that afternoon. So thank you to that group. So now let's roll into May.
I knew you would cover that one for us. Just two other quick events, and these are a little further.
I'm excited about this.
These are a little further out, but these are big enough events that we need to go ahead and start talking about them.
Start talking about them.
The first one is on May the 12th. It's the Oinkin Ale. This has been it's been 3 or 4 years they've had it down on Monroe Street.
I believe it's even longer than that. It's become a thing to go to.
Well, I haven't missed one, and I hope I don't. It's a lot of fun. They'll have a band there. Again, they're having a Chicago tribute band. It's called Chicago Rewired. I'm sorry.
Rewired. Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
And again, another free event downtown, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock on May the 12th. The weather should be cooled off by 6 o'clock, and that's a well-attended and a fun event. So.
You know, and that's one of the changes too, going from
mid-afternoon.
It's
pretty hot.
It has been so hot.
Right.
So this will be really nice.
6 to 9 with the band. Again, a free event. Just trying to have things for people to do. So
yeah,
come out,
have fun.
And then the last one that I want to mention is all the way out in June, but it's June the 2nd. And it's the Piedmont Pottery Festival, which you are, again, a very, very big part of that. It's at the Kingsway Plaza. This is a long-running event, too.
I think this is year 16
or
17.
And the reason I'm mentioning this one so far out is that the local potters are asked to try to register and become part of the event, not just to
Exactly.
go walk through it, but if you have items that you'd like to sell or show there, go ahead and get registered and get in that so they can have a good head count for the attendance. But that's on June 2nd from 9 to 4 at Kingsway Plaza. And that's all the events.
Wow.
That's it.
That's a busy little city you got over there.
We're trying to keep everybody busy over there.
Well, it's fun. I enjoy being over there with you guys, and I work with Cindy Adams a lot on these special events. I'm working with her on Canal, and of course, Mike Doherty and myself and Bill Moore were the original people that put the Pottery Festival together in the school cafeteria, so many years ago, and we have really grown it since then. So I'm really partial to that event.
That's a nice event.
Yeah, it is a great event, and we have so much fun, and we hope everyone will join in. Do we have any other questions from folks tonight that we need to get in?
I've answered the question. I had emails earlier. You can send them
anytime.
Between now and then, and when we come back on, we'll address them. And a lot of it, like I said, a lot of it involves the grocery store. That we have no ownership of. But I thought I would address that while we're here.
Well, if it works out in Neville's calendar, we'll be back on April 19th rather than at the end of April. I have to be out of town, so I just wanted to let you know it'll be a week earlier if it works in his schedule. So watch for us.
She just put that on me tonight.
I just put that on him tonight because it dawned on me I'm out of town.
So either we'll do it a week earlier or
a week later.
We'll do it with Mark or a week later.
Or the week after.
We're flexible.
We're very flexible, and we will bring you the next few minutes with the mayor between the 19th and whatever the first Thursday night is in May. So we'll get it to you. Well, Neville, thank you so much.
Thank you, Debbie.
Boy, I felt like we flew through this one.
Yeah, it was quick.
It was quick. So until we see you again, and by the way, Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
We will see you again for the next A Few Minutes with the Mayor. For Neville Hall, I'm Debbie Moore for Star News.